The datapad glowed, casting a soft blue light on Arca and Gale's faces. The Queen of Kos had entrusted them with a fragmented map, a key to something ancient, something powerful. Gale, her skin creased with worry, tapped her foot impatiently. Arca, every moment we spend deciphering this, more worlds fall, more lives are lost to the Sith. He didn't look up from the swirling holographic lines. I know, Gale, but these ruins, the ones this map leads to, they are forgotten for a reason. They are sacred, and rushing in blindly could be more dangerous than any Sith. Gale's frustration softened. She knew Arca was right. There was a wisdom in his caution, a respect for the past that she often overlooked in her haste. She placed a hand on his shoulder. I understand. Lead the way. Their journey took them to a windswept world, a planet where the gales never ceased, screaming across barren plains. The first half of the map was here, hidden, waiting. Meanwhile, on the gleaming city planet of Coruscant, chaos reigned. Republic forces, side by side with their allies, clashed with legions of Sith warriors in the grand plazas and towering skyscrapers. Blaster fire crisscrossed the air, a deadly symphony of red and green. Hope surged through the Republic lines as a lone figure appeared, silhouetted against the urban fires. Kira, her hair whipping in the wind, ignited her twin blades. The soldiers cheered, thinking a powerful ally had arrived. Their cheers turned to screams of terror as Kira leaped not at the Sith, but at them. Her blades danced, a whirlwind of crimson light, cutting down the Republic troopers with brutal efficiency. She was a storm of her own, an unpredictable force of destruction loyal only to her own dark path. Watching the chaos unfold from a command center high above, Arcadia's apprentice shifted nervously. His blonde hair seemed to pale in the cold light of the holographic displays. He watched Kira's rampage, a knot of fear tightening in his stomach. Master, he began, his voice barely a whisper. Is she to replace me? Arcadia turned from the display. A cold, reassuring smile touched his lips as he ignited his lightsaber, its glow painting his features in a demonic light. Of course not, my dear apprentice, he purred, his voice like silk and steel. Kira is not your replacement. She is a tool, a weapon to be aimed, fired, and when her purpose is served, she will be broken and discarded. Just like all the others. The apprentice swallowed hard, the cold comfort of his words doing little to warm the chill in his soul. He was safe for now, but he understood his own precarious position in her grand, dark design. Back on the windswept planet, Arca and Gale followed the datapad's guidance through a howling canyon. The wind tore at their cloaks, but they pressed on, their resolve firm. They finally reached a vast, crumbling edifice, the entrance to a forgotten temple. The first piece of the map was supposed to be inside, but it was not unguarded. From the shadows of the entrance, a colossal creature emerged. It was a dragon, its scales the color of obsidian, its eyes burning with malevolent intelligence. It opened its great maw, not with a roar, but with a horrifying hiss, and unleashed a torrent of purple and black fire that consumed the very light around it. Arca and Gale ignited their lightsabers green and blue, casting a defiant glow against the encroaching darkness. But this was the first trial, a guardian of shadow they had to overcome. Far away, in a hidden enclave on a forgotten moon, other Jedi exiles gathered. They were the remnants, the ones who had survived the evacuation with their Padawans by running, by hiding. They sat in a circle, their faces etched with grief and uncertainty. A tense silence filled the chamber until one Jedi Knight, her voice ringing with conviction, stood up. "Look at us," she declared, her gaze sweeping over the assembled masters and knights, hiding in the shadows. "We are cowards." Murmurs of protest rose, but she raised her voice above them. "We are Jedi. We are supposed to be the shield against the darkness, not run from it while the galaxy burns." She paced the center of the circle. "While we debate and despair, others fight. Arca, Kira, Gale. They are out there facing the Sith head-on." An old Jedi master, his voice heavy with tradition, retorted, "Kira and Gale were never one of us. And Arca, he walked away from the Order long ago. They are not Jedi." The knight stopped, facing the master directly. "You're right," she conceded, her voice softening but losing none of its fire. "They aren't Jedi, not by our old rules. But they are fighting for freedom. They are fighting for the light, each in their own way. They are doing what we should have been doing all along. They are giving people hope, while we have been offering only silence." Her words hung in the air, a powerful, undeniable truth. One by one, heads began to nod. The shame of their inaction was a palpable force in the room. Doubt gave way to a flicker of resolve. The night had ignited a spark that had long been dormant. The makeshift Council of Exiles began to discuss not if they should act, but how. The old master looked at the young knight, a newfound respect in his eyes. "You are right," he said, his voice clear and strong. "We have hidden long enough. The time has come for the Jedi to return." A new hope was born, not on a battlefield, but in a hidden room, fueled by the courage of those who dared to fight when all seemed lost. The Jedi were coming home.